Well, I'm Martin Beige.
Hi there, Martin. My name's Jim Pratt. Hi,
nice to meet you, Jim.
And I'm Olga Savelyeva. Hi, guys.
Hi, nice to meet you, Olga.
Hi.
Hi.
So, well, we're here today to discuss the plans to build a new supermarket and housing complex in our local area.
Yeah, it's a bit of a worry, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think it is a bit of a worry, and I'm not sure I'm totally happy with it, and I guess you guys aren't either.
No, I think there are some clear issues. Thinking about local businesses to start off with, I can't see how the local shops are going to be able to compete with this big chain store on the corner.
No, I agree. It's going to be very bad for local businesses.
Yes, absolutely. But on the other hand, the new supermarket will create more job opportunities for the locals.
Maybe, but what sort of jobs? You know, low-paid jobs, yeah.
Less fulfilling.
And the quality of life locally won't be the same. I think we've got a really good community atmosphere here at the moment, and it's not good. Plus, you know, I'm a bit concerned about the environment too.
Yes, well, we have a school in our local area. We have lots of children living here, and my main concern is the traffic, the increased traffic, and the potential for accidents and pollution and noise pollution as well.
Absolutely, yeah. I think there's no question that the risk of accidents will go up. Also, this new housing complex, as far as I can see, the only area of land that they can put it on is currently being used as a nature reserve. I mean,
yes.
It's just madness.
That's our green space.
It's our green space. That's the lungs of the area. We just can't allow that to go ahead.
Absolutely, yeah. I couldn't agree more.
I agree.
So they're the chief problems, and obviously we have a meeting today with the councillor. What do you think our plan of action should be in terms of what solutions we're going to propose and how we should put our concerns?
In my opinion, I think the first step would be to mobilise the local population to get them to protest about this. If we get a petition up, how about we go around the houses and we ask people and
get them to sign a petition.
Get them to sign a petition. They have to listen to us in that case, I think.
Yes.
That said, I believe we need a plan B as well. In case they say no, and in case they still decide to build a supermarket and a housing complex, we need to agree on some sort of solution for that. Like, what can we offer?
Well, we won't have the petition today, so I think we need to have some more compromise solutions, some smaller suggestions of how these issues could be resolved in a way that makes the residents happier. So how about, for example, we propose that because the works themselves are going to take a long time, I guess, and there'll be a lot of disruption to the area in terms of traffic and noise. So how about we propose a limit on the hours in which they do the work, and we ask what those hours are and try and get a good
Yes, I think that makes a lot of sense, yeah. And perhaps also if they could limit the size of the supermarket development, perhaps build a convenience store, a chain convenience store, rather than a full supermarket, that would mitigate the damage to local small businesses.
Yes.
I agree.
And with the housing complex, if they still decide to build it on the green area, perhaps we can suggest that they don't use it all, and also they should build a playground for the children as a compromise.
Yes, for sure. I think that would be a big sort of plus for the development in the area.
And perhaps some more landscaping of the city streets, some more flower beds and planters to bring some more green life into the area.
Yes, okay, I think that would go a long way to
so just to sum
resolving
up,
these issues.
What are we offering them?
So
what are we going?
I think the first thing we need to say when we meet the councillor is we need to find out how long the work is going to take and how large the area is that they're planning to build on. Would you agree?
I agree, yes, absolutely. But prior to that, we also need to canvass local people and mobilise support.
Well, we need to make it clear to them that we will be doing that.
We will be, and perhaps have a social media presence as well. Get this up on Instagram and Facebook locally.
Well, how about you lead with that information and those proposals. I'll then ask some follow-up questions about the scale of the project and try and negotiate, you know, the hours they work and the size. And what would you like to mention?
I would mention a playground.
Yes,
playground. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe, Olga, you could contact the local newspaper and TV station and see if we can get them interested in the story.
Yeah. Okay then, I think we've got a plan. Let's
I think we're ready.
meet Councillor Jandra, who's here,
Okay. Shall we stop the?
No, let's carry on. Okay. Hi, Councillor, how are you?
Hello, nice to meet you all. How can I help you?
Okay, would you like to go first?
Yes, Councillor. We have some grave concerns about the proposed new developments in our area, in particular the housing complex and the supermarket complex, the supermarket that has been proposed. We, in particular, we are worried about the damage to the environment and risk to local children. And Jim, what do you think?
Sorry, my name's Jim Pratt. Yes, I really would like to ask a question about the hours or the length of time that you are intending to work on the project. Do you know roughly how long it would take?
It could be anything from 6 months. So it just depends on the weather and other aspects that might, be getting in the way of us to finish this development.
Sure.
So I couldn't give you an exact time, but we would say 6 months.
6 months in proposal. Okay.
That's 6 months of considerable disruption to the local people.
I think you have a suggestion.
When you mean disruption to the local people, are you on about time?
Noise,
do you mean the noise?
Traffic, pollution,
Sure.
dust, all of those.
Well,
factors.
those were all taken into consideration, and the council did propose the start times for work wouldn't be disruptive to people that are trying to get to work, for people to commute to work. So the hours of work would probably be from 9 o'clock, so it gives everybody time to get to work and hopefully finish by 4 o'clock before the busy period, so it's less disruption to commuters.
That's fine. I mean that would work, I think.
Yeah.
Can I also ask about the size of the project, the actual physical size, because we have a green area, as you know. I'm sure that's where the project will be based, on our local nature reserve, but that's one of the areas that our community goes to, get some fresh air, play football, run around, walk the dogs. So are we going to be able to keep some of that for the community?
Yes, for sure, definitely. There will be some green area for people to still enjoy the outdoors, for picnics, for children. So that has all been taken into consideration along with this plan.
My primary concern is the well-being of the children in the area. Would it be possible, as a compromise, to build a playground for them?
Yes, that for the local, because it's a new complex, and that was one of the plans, to have a little playground for the local children.
Excellent. Glad to hear.
Yeah, and to compensate for the loss of trees and other green spaces, we were also hoping that you might be able to landscape the local streets to a degree, put in planters and flower beds and that type of thing.
Yes, for sure.
To make the area stay pretty.
Yes. No,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay.
Fantastic. And I think we just wanted to maybe mention one thing that we were thinking of doing, or do we feel? we're
Oh, there
close
was
enough?
like one thing that we are concerned about the scale of the supermarket that you're planning, and would much prefer a smaller local convenience store. The impact on local traders will be considerable if this large company is allowed to come in. At the moment, we have a vibrant small shopping street with independent traders. We cannot see that this will be able to continue. However, if Sainsbury's will put in a smaller store, then we felt that would contribute to the life of the area
I think
and not damage the
all
local
agree.
traders.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think it should be in a
definitely.
smaller
I
supermarket
agree.
within the housing complex.
No, I
rather
definitely
than a
agree with that.
superstore.
Definitely.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much for agreeing to see us today, Councillor.
Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
your time.
And can I ask, could we get this in writing?
Yes,
Thank
I'll
you.
get this in writing in the next few days to all of you. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. You've been
Thank
very
you very
helpful.
much.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.